Good morning, and thanks again for coming out here to Citi Field on what is really an exciting day in Mets history, because we will share some highlights of the 50th anniversary, which will be celebrated throughout the 2012 season. And part of the celebration of the New York Mets right now is to acknowledge one person in particular, a big part of Mets history for well over half of its existence. We're so happy to have him back after a little mishap. The Mets' longtime Senior Vice President of Media Relations, Jay Horwitz, is back with us, and thank goodness for that. I would ask Jay to stand up and take a bow, but I'm not sure if insurance covers that, so stay right where you are. As I mentioned, this is not only an exciting day for the Mets franchise, it's really an exciting date in Mets history. And Dave Howard is going to have more on that in particular in just a couple of moments. But I've just got to say right at the top, I am especially honored and privileged to have been asked to MC these proceedings today, because it begins a celebration of 50 years of Mets baseball. 50 years of wonderful memories, which began with a lovable expansion team grabbing hold of a city through a half-century of baseball, which not only includes championships and memorable players, but today honors that past as it links to its future. Now, the Mets logo, which you see here, endures as a symbol of all the Mets have been and all that lies ahead. When I look at this beautiful design and all of its detail and intricacies, I can see the Polo Grounds, I can see Shea Stadium, I can see Citi Field, and I can see the reflection of every player who's ever worn a Mets uniform. Today, and this coming season, will connect generations. And here to talk about what's planned for our 50th anniversary celebration, please welcome Mets Executive Vice President of Business Operations, Dave Howard.
Thank you, Howie. We certainly have a lot to celebrate this year as we have our 50th anniversary. One of the things that we celebrate, and we're very proud of as Mets fans, is our broadcast team. We have had, over our 50 years, the best broadcasters in the game. And I want to acknowledge and thank Howie as being, to this generation, what Bob Murphy was to our generation. And thank him for all that he does for us. The radio voice of the Mets, and he is awesome at what he does. Appreciate having him here. The anniversary season is going to be a special celebration all season long, and it is amazing that 50 years ago today the Mets unveiled this logo, and we thought it would be appropriate on this day to unveil the logo for the 50th anniversary season. So I'd like to have Howie help me unveil the new logo. This logo will be for, obviously, this coming season. It will be featured on all of our marketing and collateral material, and also will be on our uniforms for this season, which we'll see in just a little bit. One of the things that we're doing now is we're developing a promotional lineup for the season. A highlight of that lineup will be a bobblehead series that will feature 5 of our most popular players, one representing each decade. That will kick off in April with a bobblehead of Tom Seaver, the franchise, and more on that to come. Another highlight of our promotional schedule will be the return of Banner Day. Now that is a throwback promotional event. We have not done it for a number of years. There has been a groundswell of support for the return of Banner Day, and we are happy to announce that it will be returning this year. It will be an opportunity for Mets fans to bring banners that celebrate their favorite Mets memory or Mets player, and they will parade those banners around the warning track before a game. Again, more details on that will be available in the coming weeks. We announced yesterday our 20-game plans and our 15-game packs. Again, we have made modifications, made enhancements to those programs in response to what we have been hearing from our fans. Those go on sale Monday, November 28th, which is Cyber Monday. Also on that date, we will be going on sale with 5-game packs, 5-game anniversary packs that will actually start at $50. See the theme, 50th anniversary, $50. Very clever from our marketing and ticket sales folks. As we're on the subject of online elements of our celebration, we have actually a new website that we're launching today, Mets50, Mets50.com. This is a website that has been developed, which will be the online place to go for all information and news about anniversary events and celebrations all season long. We are announcing today the launch of a special contest, Fantastic at 50, and fans are encouraged to begin submitting their favorite Mets memories and pictures on that site for a chance to win 2 season tickets to our anniversary season. Mets Hall of Fame and Museum will be in the mix also. They will have a number of updated exhibits and artifacts focusing on our 50 years of history. But the highlight today, I think, is to talk about what we're doing with our uniforms. And as we looked to what we wanted to do to celebrate our 50th anniversary, we thought it was an appropriate opportunity to go back to a more traditional look. And we're very fortunate to have 3 of our star players, David Wright, Lucas Duda, and Ike Davis. I'd like them to come up. David is wearing the obvious home pinstripe uniform, which for next season will be the primary home uniform. Lucas is wearing the road gray, which will be the primary road uniform. Ike is wearing the white home alternate. As you can see, probably the most significant difference is we have eliminated the black drop shadow that had been on these uniforms for a number of years. We have gone to the more traditional blue and orange look. We have eliminated the two-tone black and blue cap. The blue and orange cap will be the only cap worn with these uniforms in the 2012 season. The black jersey still remains as an alternate. It will be worn on select days, probably mostly on the road, would be my guess. The other new feature is that the new logo will be featured on the left sleeve, and it's also on the back of the blue and orange cap. And we will also be wearing a new batting practice jersey, which will be a blue and orange jersey. It will be very close to the very popular blue and orange special jersey that we wore this past season. And that will be worn in BP, and that actually might also find its way onto the field for a game or two here or there, which baseball does permit. So we